Okay, good morning, ladies and gents. I hope you're enjoying your 3 days off of school this week. It's so exciting. So we have our first blended learning day today. And I wanted to make a video really quick so you guys could really understand what you're doing. We've been talking about velocity and time graphs, or speed and time graphs, where you're measuring or you're graphing out the change in speed. And so our final piece of evidence for this unit is going to be you guys making your own speed versus time graph. So if you go into your Science 6 folder, I'll have shared it with you through Hapara, you're going to find this graphic organizer. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be telling me a story, any story you want, okay? Best if you pick like a common story like The Wizard of Oz or Tortoise and the Hare or Moana that talks about a character who goes out on a journey. And you want to describe the motion of that character or the change in speed of that character. So, whatever story you do and whatever character you choose, your character has to change speed 5 times, at least 5 times. You could do more if you wanted to. So, what you're going to start out doing today is you're going to start out going in and filling out this graphic organizer. So, you want to choose one character. You want to then describe the actions that they took and then describe what that speed was with that action. So was it getting faster? Was it getting slower? Was it going at a constant speed? Was it stopping? But this just gives you kind of an outline, so it'll help you make your story a little bit better. The challenge that you could do is if you want to do kind of challenge yourself a little bit, maybe the speed time graphs have become really, really easy for you, then you could challenge yourself with describing the motion of 2 or more characters during the story. So instead of just doing one character, like in The Wizard of Oz, instead of just talking about Dorothy, maybe I talk about Dorothy and the Wicked Witch of the West. Or maybe I talk about Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Cowardly Lion. And so when I write the story, I have a graphic organizer for each one of them. I would copy this table and I would make 3, one for Dorothy, one for the Tin Man, one for the Cowardly Lion, and describe their 5 different actions. Okay, so that's going to be your first step. What that's going to look like is this. I did an example over here on Wizard of Oz. So if you can see here, I said my character, but I forgot to put her name in there, so let's put that in. Dorothy. What did Dorothy do? Well, she landed in Munchkin Land, so that was stopped. Then she takes off walking down the yellow brick road. So it's an increase in speed, and then she goes at a constant speed. She then stops to talk to the Scarecrow, which is slowing down and then coming to a stop. Then she keeps walking and runs into the Tin Man, so she speeds up, slows down, and stops with the Tin Man. And then they're walking in the woods, and slowly they slow down until they meet the Cowardly Lion, because it's the spooky woods, remember? So they speed up, they slow down to a slower pace, and then they slowly come to a stop. Probably more of a gradual stop on this one. So I would go through, and I would come up with all these actions. Then my next step would be to type up or write my story. So you can type, or let's say that you're one who doesn't have a Chromebook with you, or you don't have internet access, you're maybe writing this out. And writing out the actual story, looking at those details, okay? You want your story to make logical sense. You are going to get graded on this. So you want to, when you're done, read through the story a couple of times and ask yourself, does this make sense? Like, did I hit all the main points here? And then when you're done, have somebody else read it. So this could be a sibling, this could be a parent, this could be maybe a friend that you're hanging out with today, but have somebody else read what you wrote. This is a lot, and I know that. So this is going to be your assignment over Tuesday and Wednesday to get done. So you have 2 days to get this done. I need you to bring it back to school ready to go on Thursday, because we're going to start with the second step of this project, or the third step, actually, this project. If you have any questions, I'll be available by email, okay, from 10 a.m. until 3 o'clock, both Tuesday and Wednesday. Good luck. Okay, email me with any questions and enjoy your 2 days off. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks.